Hey, what's going on? So today I just wanted to make a track from scratch, starting from absolutely nothing, and I ended up making the wildest chopped up acid bass line I've ever made in my life using the Avalon and the Octatrack. And fun fact, I just recorded over on accident that sample, so it is now gone to the ether, but I caught it on video so you get to see it and hear it first. Worst part is this camera's autofocus, I forgot to turn it on, so you won't be able to see me, which is fine. There's not much on my mug anyway. Let's focus in on this and make a tune. All right, I appreciate you. We'll go to Tracklib, which of course is today's video sponsor. More on them later. Let's see what these samples are here. Oh, these are all so good. Oh, this is the one. I remember when I found this one. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put this one in. We'll go ahead and load that up. And it's the entire track. You know what I'm gonna do though, is I'm gonna go ahead and edit and select basically from the beginning to here. And I'm just gonna crop it. I know there might be some magic on that back half, but oh well, we're just gonna live with it. And this way it'll be a little easier to zoom in and out and have to work with a little less material. Ah, there it is. I remember hearing this note for the first time. Oof. We'll get way up in there. I'll put a slice here. Oh boy. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and end that there. We'll open up a new slice, add that here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna take it to the end. Sweet. Okay, so if I go over to slices and we turn slices on. Okay, you can hear we got time stretch on. We'll turn that off. Okay, cool. So this is exactly what I wanted. On the Digi, I'm gonna go ahead and just put 4 kicks in. So here's this. Okay, so I'm gonna put looping on, but into ping pong. And we'll go to 2 bars. Da, da, da. Oh, that was way off. We'll go ahead and clear that out. Okay, cool. You can see that this note here is a little early. I'm gonna copy it, clear it, paste it here, and we're gonna put it right on the money. And same with this one. I know I could quantize, but sometimes what ends up happening is I play a little too early. And if I were to quantize this, it would quantize it to this step here. So same thing with this, copy that, go here, paste it onto 1, put it dead on the money. What does this sound like at different pitches? Yo, that second note actually sounds really, really tight. I love that second note. What I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna copy this pattern. I'm gonna go to pattern 2, paste it here, and copy track 1's, oh, not what I wanted to do. Copy track 1's source. We'll set this to flex, and I'm gonna paste track 1 settings onto track 2's settings. So we have the same slices here, but what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go into chromatic mode, not slices, and choose slice 1 as, oh my God, that sounds so sick when it goes from reverse. I'm gonna choose what slice I wanna play. That's kind of cool right there. Okay. We'll clear this pattern out. Let's see that. We can get rid of that. This is supposed to be on the other one, right? We'll paste that here. Push it on. This, I want to be here. Actually, I want this, which should also be on, to be a little early. And you can hear that it's kind of going on a little bit. Maybe I don't want that. I just want the ping pong. I'll set the loop point here just to make sure it doesn't go too far back. So I'm holding down function. You can see that little square dot. That's basically just putting a zero phase crossing point. Oh, that's kind of mean. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then let's see what happens if we just do the classic. Right, we'll go amp level down for track 3, track 4 down as well. I'm gonna parameter lock some of these. We'll go to push it up, let's see. Yeah, that's cool. Copy these two, paste, paste, paste. Bring the whole thing down, little reverb. That's cool. Oh. Okay. Turn the Q up. Q, I only want it to be on the low pass filter. Low pass filter I want it to be 24 dBs. And we'll go to dark reverb, send. Time, high pass through. Jesus out of this. That is pretty. So here, I'm gonna high pass it a little more and more time. And I'm also gonna say a little more depth. That's cool, a little more decay. Ooh, I do not know what happened there. That. Take this out. We'll go ahead and mute track 2, which is our, and we'll just put that in, the classic. Bring it out again. Hold on, gotta delay the gratification, right? Yo. Oh, hold on. I'm getting way too carried away from myself. There's no bass line. I do this all the time. I'll make a sick track. I'll like record it, export it, put it in the car, start driving, and realize I don't have a bass line. I need to bring out the handy dandy Avalon. Actually, while I set this up, let me give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Tracklip. Here's the sample that I've been using that I was telling you about. If I go to my favorites and newest first, it's this one here, Nicole by iMark4. You already heard the sample. What's so funny is how I found this is under collections, under ready to flip. It was right there and I was ready to flip this track into something that I wanted. Not only do they have these ready to flip collections, they got producer collections from some of my favorite producers like Frank Dukes, Stolen Drums. What Tracklip really is kind of like an online record store that allows you to sample legitimately. And what I mean by legitimately is if we go back to this Nicole track, it's license C, category C, 50 bucks. What does that mean? Well, if we click it, you can see is in this track, it's about 15 seconds of sample time is what I'm using from this original song by iMark4. If I were to release this, I pay 50 bucks once and then split royalties on this song 10%. That's it with iMark4, the original artist from 1970. And I could even sample up to 60 freaking seconds and only have to split royalties 20%. Some samplers don't even have 60 seconds worth of sample time. And to get access to this, again, under plans and pricing, it's pretty affordable. At $5.99 a month, you get 25 track downloads, or if you use the link down in the description below, you'll get 15 free downloads plus a 30-day free trial, which you can cancel anytime. It's kind of my little homie hookup, right? If you want to check it out, by all means, go ahead. And you don't have to pay the 50 bucks here, right? You can just download tracks, mess around, experiment, but when you are ready to release music, that's when you pay the 50 bucks. That's when you get into that deal with the original artist from 1970 or 1950, whatever it might be. Even new artists today, right, are here on Tracklip. And you can do this awesome, kind of cool, legitimate collaboration with an artist and get the proper kickback. I just think it's so cool to be able to collaborate this way and not have to worry about, going to the record store, finding a cool record, sampling it, and being worried to release it or never releasing it, which is kind of the case with a lot of my music, because I'm always worried that the FBI is gonna rappel through my window or something like that. So anyway, yep, check it out. Use that link down in the description below. Thank you, TrackLib, for sponsoring this video. And with that, let's go ahead and get back into it. Okay, all right, so the setup here now, we're just gonna continue passing the clock from Digitakt over into the Avalon. Boom, it works. I need to set up a through track. We'll set this to through. We're just going to be listening to A because this is monophonic. And I need to put a single trigger here to open up the envelope for this through track, so you'll hear it now. Wait, why don't you hear it? Am I tripping? Oh, it's there. Okay. So this is here, and we need to turn the volume up of this track. We'll clear that out. We're in E minor. So it's going to be whole, half, and then whole, whole, half. So that should work. Let's see if that sounds like. That kind of works. We'll see what happens if we. I think that kind of works. We'll go to our amp and turn up the volume just a little bit. And then a fun trick here is if we go back to track 2, which is this main playing thing. Same thing, I'm going to copy this pattern. We're going to go to pattern 3, and I'm going to make a pattern where there's no blam. All I'm going to do is hold down step 15, and I compress these to clear out this automation. Track 3, which is this, I'm going to put a little chorus on here. Now, in the filters second page, there's this distortion. This is easily my favorite distortion ever. And maybe instead of this chorus, we could do another dark reverb. Okay, cool. We're at a pretty sweet spot, I think. What I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to grab a loop of this acid line and chop it up in a weird way, whatever that means. We're going to go into track 6 and set this up to listen to this and record it. So listen to A, record length, we'll do 64 steps. Loop, I'll leave that off. Trigger 1, 2, that's fine. Now, quantized record, I want this to be the pattern length, which means when I press record, it's going to wait until the end of the pattern to start recording, and it's going to record 64 steps. So we'll play this. This is kind of cool. I'm going to hit record here. It's waiting. Now it's grabbing it. Oh man. So this is a good thing to show. I messed up because all the effects are gone. They're not on here. Why is that? That's because I said you might have caught this, and I would have been correct. If I go back to track 5 and go to our record, or track 6 is record settings, I'm listening to A, direct, not track 5, which is where this is being passed through. So we'll turn that off. Source 3 is going to be track 5. Now I can grab track 5 with the effects and all that stuff, which is what I wanted. We'll mute track 6 so we don't hear the previously messed up recorded version. Press play. All right, now we're going to go and do this. Okay, cool. Mute track 5. But we have the recorded version on track 6. We already have the step down. Listen, there it is. So what I can do now is I can say, all right, audio editor, slice. This is a perfect loop of 4 bars. I'll create a slice grid of 32 slices. No, I won't align it to anything. But what I can do now is I'll put a trigger every other step. And this is going to give me a bunch of slices. It'll sound like this. Kind of cool, actually. You know what? just in case, let's go ahead and jump to another pattern because that was kind of tight. And I'm gonna copy this page, go here, go back to our audio editor and create a linear locks. So all it did is basically play these in sequential order. If we zoom out of this, you can see it's just the way you would chop up a sample regularly. But let's mess around with this. Let's go ahead and create random locks. Dude, oh my God. Whew. Yo, oh, this is too tight. How did that work first try? Yo, oh my gosh, I literally have chills. Ooh. Oh my God, that was too sick. Yo, let's go. Is there anything else I can add drum-wise? Okay, hold on, I'm not leaving yet. We need to do one of these. Yeah, we want the ups on here. Awesome, copy that, paste, paste, paste. Copy. That's that here. Open this way up. Yo, where are we? Okay, B, we'll set this to 16 and we'll launch it over here. What's tight is because these are all individual triggers, I actually have the depth that I can play with. Add more resonance on top of this if I need it. Right? Oh, right. We need this to stay open, but this part here. And then on track, or effects 2, we'll do that dark reverb again, but high pass this a lot. Okay, that'll be for the build-up. So we're gonna go open. Here. This is gonna be mix a lot, stir mix a lot. Oh, compressor. Okay, I messed up. One more time. Here it is. Now on A, I'm gonna go to 16, which is the other one with the filter all down. And we're gonna mute all this. Ah, muted the wrong one. It meant to be. There it is. This is what I wanted. Bring it back. Yes. What does this sound like if I say 8 steps, but then we'll say main B sawtooth sub down. How about we say up octave? And then we'll say, it doesn't really work, but I'm gonna pretend it does. How about we do 6? Get weird on them. Go into here, give me that dark reverb. Make it super high pass. Yes, yes, yes. Yo, I appreciate you. You saw it here first. That blew me away. The whole randomized weird thing that I just did. This is too tight. What's the other pattern? This blows. No, this pattern sucks. What about this one? Oh, right, the little... This is kind of cool if we did and then dropped it in to just appreciate you, my friend. Until next week, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace.